Enchanted Forest News, reporting live from the scene of what is sure to be the trial of the century. In a matter of moments, we are about to witness the biggest clash of legal minds this court or this country has seen since once upon a time. As many of you know already, Mr. Wolf, the defendant, escaped a jail sentence with his criminal trial of 3 counts of huffing and puffing with intent to destroy, 2 counts of attempted murder by ingestion, 4 counts of attempted sheep abduction, and 17 counts of lurking and in a mistrial, which was the result of a falling on the jury room while they were determining the verdict. Now, a number of parties have brought a class action lawsuit in an attempt to obtain some monetary compensation for what they feel has been an infringement on the rights by the now infamous defendant.
Ooh, television! I like microphones. They make my voice loud. Gimme! Ah, yes, the press. Excellent. I picked 3 and plenty in this case. I'd be happy to provide an interview if need be.
Thanks, but...
Of course. Well, you see...
I didn't say that. Oh, here comes the counsel for the plaintiffs, the unequaled Miss Fairy Godmother, and her client, Miss Red Riding Hood, and the young client's grandmother, Miss, Grandmother. Hello, Miss Godmother. Any words for EFN?
Mr. Wolf is a depraved, cold, calculating killer, and it is only his celebrity status in the forest that has saved him from the hands of criminal justice. His behavior is reprehensible, is completely infringed upon my client's rights to live happily ever after. As you know, I've always fought to ensure that the good people of the forest get the ending they deserve.
That wolf is gonna get it! We're gonna string him up by his toes and shake him till all his money goes right here. And then me and Granny are gonna get a nice new condo with him.
Now, dear, calm down. That isn't appropriate behavior for television. And we don't want to waste anyone's time now. Can't have this trial going on forever, you know. Miss Godmother's clerks all turn to mice after midnight tonight.
Yeah, that's a lame. You stay.
Well, I never.
How she really did.
Ungrateful little.
Okay, well then. Oh, here come the other parties filing against Mr. Wolf.
Say, you're Syndey Grimm, aren't you? Remember? You covered the Mr. World's Lumberjack pageant last year, didn't you?
Remember me? Yeah, Bill Woodcutter. That's right. Boy, sure is good to see you again.
Yeah, Mr. Woodcutter. Nice to see you. Ready for this year's pageant, are you?
Sure am.
Hello, Syndey Grimm, EFN. I'm covering the trial today. I believe you two are...
I'm an old shepherd, and this here is my boy. The boy don't know his manners too well, so we're in a bit of a mess, you see? But we don't want no trouble. Just a little money for some sheep I lost and to pay the medical bill for the boy here.
Right, so you must be the boy who cried...
Well, yeah, that's me. What's it to ya? Look, I was just having a little fun, okay? Like trying ants with a magnifying glass and blowing up squirrels with homemade explosives.
Well, I don't mean those things he says. He's just a little boys would be boys, eh?
Right. Oh, here comes the infamous Big Bad Wolf himself. This is a very tense moment in the courtroom right now. Just feel that tension.
I can hear you over there, you know.
Oh, sorry. My deepest apologies, Mr. Wolf. Syndey Grimm, EFN. I'll be covering the trial today.
Yeah, I guessed.
So, Mr. Wolf, who is your attorney today, and where is he?
She. And I don't know. Apparently her name is Evil Stepmother. You heard of her? She's some fancy, high-priced lawyer who was pulled into doing pro bono work she doesn't want to do. I don't blame her. Barring another giant, I don't stand a chance today, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, you never know. Anything you'd like to tell the viewers out there?
I got nothing to say to the world. The world's got nothing to say to me.
Order in the court, don't you give me no flap. Why am I not playing for every little mishap? All my life I've been a good kid. Now what if it ain't little red and the three little swine? Hey,
Well, if justice is blind, and bats are blind, then justice must be bad, eh? That's it. Very well. You may be seated.
The renowned Judge Wise Old Woman is presiding over the case today. Judge Woman is known for her, wisdom. She is also known to frequently apply her gift as a philosopher to any case. She is also well known for her taste for magic beads.
In this court today, we are here to try an individual accused of many horrible acts. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to keep in mind this important and difficult concept. This concept is that, well, guilty is the opposite of not guilty, and not guilty is the opposite of guilty. That's it. Very well. Shall we begin?
Your Honor, I have no counsel.
What? Oh, of course. Counsel. Well, where is your counsel? Why is it not here? Did you lose it? Did you check your pockets? Under the seat cushions behind the refrigerator?
No, ma'am, I haven't, but...
How would you keep your milk fresh? Oh, Miss Evil Stepmother. She's so much fun.
I apologize to everyone for my lateness. What? Excuse me just a minute. Just put it right there. Again, I apologize to everyone.
May I inquire why you were late to this council?
You know what? I would come up with an excuse, but really, forget it. I don't do pro bono work. So I'm not all that excited about this case, to be honest with you. Plus, I think it's pretty much doomed to failure, so I didn't really prepare a whole lot. I was kind of pulling some things together last minute, but I was yelling at my stepdaughter to clean the cinders out of the fireplace. So I thought I'd sleep in a little and treat myself to a nice long breakfast with my colleague and Witness over there, Miss Muffet. So, are we gonna get this thing going? I've got a facial schedule at 5.
Yes, of course, right away.
Objection! The trial hasn't even started yet.
Your Honor, I object to the counsel for the defendant's attitude. She's clearly making a mockery of this courtroom, and you are allowing it.
Oh, I am? Oh, well, that's not good. Miss Evil Stepmother, a bit of wisdom for you. Being late is wrong. Wrong is the opposite of right. Right is the opposite of left. Therefore, if you are late, I'll have to ask you to leave. Now, the court is in session. Oh, opening remarks. Miss Godmother?
Yes. Mr. Wolf. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to correct a grave injustice. By chance, Mr. Wolf was spared the punishment he rightfully deserves. He is a depraved criminal. He has lurked in the forest for years, preying on innocent little girls. Innocent little girls, innocent little pigs, innocent little women, innocent little boys, and innocent little sheep. My kites have been frightened, threatened, tricked, eaten, and robbed, and I'm sure I'm leaving something out. Because of this accident, this twisted fiend will not get the punishment he rightfully deserves. That beast over there must be left with nothing because he has left my clients hurt, frightened, and homeless. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Godmother. Miss Stepmother?
No, I waive it.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. No statement. Thanks, though.
Very well, moving on.
You're not gonna try. You're not gonna do anything for me.
Look, Wolfie, nobody's gonna save you. And even if somebody were going to, it sure wouldn't be me.
I'm doomed. I'm gonna be robbed blind.
Oh, come on. You did do all of it, didn't you?
Yes, but why wouldn't anybody understand?
Your witness, Miss Godmother? Understand what?
I would like to understand this little bad fighting pit.
What it's like, what it's like to have everybody hate you.
Let's don't you. The war treatment doesn't miss you. It'll help you haunt Christmas Anderson. Yeah, sure.
Maybe I do. What was that?
Betsy, sweetie. How are you, dear?
I'd be a whole lot better if I had that monster's cash.
Right, well now, Red, sweetie, why don't you tell the nice people of the jury what exactly happened between you and Mr. Wolf in the day in question?
Yeah, sure thing. Well, you see, I was walking through the woods, minding my own business, trying to get to my granny's house to bring her some bread, because she's old and sick and stuff. And then this horrible, scary wolf jumps out and pretends to be all nice. But I know he's creepy, and I'm like, back off, wolf. And he's like, no, why don't you take the shortcut or whatever to get to your granny's house? And I'm like, well, actually, shortcuts are good. I hate walking. It's for losers. I guess this wolf does make us a shortcut. Turns out the freaking wolf did make it up. He gave me like a long cut or something so that he could get to my granny's house and eat her.
My word! He ate her grandmother? I'm so sorry for you, child. What happened next?
Well, then he dressed up as my granny and got in her bed.
What? This is appalling. What sort of perverse reason could he have had for doing this?
He wanted to trick me to think that he was my granny. And when I got close enough to the bed, he ate me.
Ate you too? Consumption of a live human being is a felony, ladies and gentlemen, and also a deprivation of one's basic rights.
Oh, it was terrible. Until Mr. Woodcutter got this out, it was so dark and clammy and acidic in there.
It sounds horrible, dear.
Oh, it was. Oh, I can't take it.
There, it's all right. Why don't you just go and sit back down?
Okay, objection! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
Oh, but she's so sad. Yes, too sad to be questioned. I'm sorry.
Hold on a minute there. I have the right to cross-examine the witness.
I'm too sad, see?
Yes, according to Clause A, Section 12345 of the Legal Code 22F, extreme sadness may excuse a witness from further testimony.
Oh, in that case, then...
You just made that up!
The witness is excused.
What?
The witness is excused. Release it now, Miss Stepmother.
I can't believe this.
Your next witness, Miss Godmother?
Yes, I would like to understand this grandmother Hood.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, honest Christian Anderson.
You betcha.
Thank you, Granny.
I prefer Mrs. Hood, please.
Yes, of course, Mrs. Hood. Now, tell me something. Do these things belong to you?
Why, yes, those are my things.
And could you tell us what you were wearing the day you encountered the defendant?
Those items.
Anything else?
Just my undies, dear, but that is absolutely none of your business.
Now, is it true that when your granddaughter encountered the defendant, she was wearing these same items?
Well, not all the exact same items. I had a spare nightgown and bonnet, but only one pair of glasses.
And at this point, he'd eaten you. Is this correct?
It most certainly is.
So, not only did the big bad wolf eat you, but he also made a dear old lady remove her much-needed eyeglasses before he did so.
Yes, it was terrible.
Terrible. Yes. Haven't we heard that word before, ladies and gentlemen? I believe Mrs. Hood's granddaughter described it in the same offense. Quite frankly, I think fear of being kind is just in her nature to be. So not only did the big bad wolf eat a little old lady and her granddaughter, but he also made the little old lady remove her much-needed eyeglasses before he did. The kind of psychological strain Mrs. Hood must have endured would have been unthinkable. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wolf is a flagrant vandal and a killer of sheep. Not to mention a freak who likes to dress up in granny clothes to devour little old ladies. You're a sicko, Mr. Wolf, and it ain't gonna happen no more. Got a history about now, scaring little girls in the woods. Got a wolf who was stealing sheep and eating just as much as he could. And there's a poor woman who was in a boy leaving her. You're not leaving her. And I'm feeling little wolf ain't gonna scare nobody no more. No more. No more. No more. Said the big bad wolf ain't gonna scare nobody no more. No more. No more.
I can examine this one. Thanks so much. Now, Mrs. Hood, let me ask you this.
Yes.
How did the defendant get you to remove your glasses? Did he just ask you? None of that is in the statement you gave to the authorities. Your statement just jumps from the wolf came in to he ate me to then I was joined by my granddaughter in the wolf's stomach. That's all we get. Now, what happened?
Well, you see, I didn't exactly.
I see you're not wearing glasses today. Do you own contact lenses, Mrs. Hood?
Yes, I do.
And isn't it true you were, in fact, wearing your contact lenses at the time Mr. Wolf entered your cottage?
Well, yes, it's true.
Ah, so you were able to see just fine, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
That is very interesting, Mrs. Hood. I think I'm just about done, but, I have one more question.
Yes.
What sort of carpet do you have on your floor, Mrs. Hood?
In what room?
In your bedroom, of course.
Wolfskin.
Wolfskin? Well, that's fascinating. Who made that carpet, Mrs. Hood?
My late husband, myself.
I see. No further questions, Your Honor.
Where did that come from?
Hey, baby. I said I didn't work too hard in this case. Doesn't mean I'm still not the best there is. Besides, maybe I like you a little more all of a sudden.
The witness is excused. Miss Godmother?
Yes.
I'd like to call stand Mr. Bill Woodcutter.
Yes, tell the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you Hans Christian Anderson.
I do indeed.
Mr. Woodcutter, what do you do for a living?
I'm a woodcutter. I cut wood. But I also compete in lumberjack pageants. I just won best in flannel and...
Yes. So as part of your job, you carry an axe. Is that correct?
Well, it certainly is.
And are you licensed to use that axe in case of emergencies?
I am.
And in fact, isn't it part of the woodcutter's code that you must always respond to innocent people in need?
It is a part of the code, and I have pulled that part of the code.
So, in other words, when you encounter an emergency in the woods, we're obligated to respond quickly and courageously.
I am.
And you did, sir. You're a true hero, sir.
Why, thank you, ma'am.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, Miss Godmother. Your witness, Miss Stepmother?
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Woodcutter, let's talk about this woodcutter's code, shall we?
Okay.
How do you know when there's an emergency that you're licensed to respond to?
Well, it depends, but usually if I see something that looks wrong, then I respond to it.
I see. You see it then, do you? Well now, Mr. Woodcutter, would you care to tell me what prompted you to go into Mrs. Hood's cottage that day? There seems to be nothing in the police report about why you went into the house. Did you hear a scream?
Well, not exactly.
Did you see the defendant enter the house and become suspicious?
Well, okay, I was snooping around the house.
Snooping? What on the for?
I was looking for a pie to steal off the windows.
Ah! And why would you ever do that? I thought you were a hero.
Well, woodcutting don't pay so good. That's why I do the pageants. But you only win the big money if you win first prize. I haven't done that yet. I was hungry.
And then, you were trying to steal something. You happened to see in the window. What exactly?
Well, I saw that there wolf right there was lying in the old lady's bed, licking his chops.
Well, all right then. Tell me though. How did you know, absolutely know for sure, that Mr. Wolf had eaten your friends and that you were justified in cutting him open? Because that's what you did, isn't it? You cut my client open with an axe, didn't you?
I did.
How did you know Mr. Woodcutter? Couldn't Mr. Wolf have been a friend of Mrs. Hood's that you didn't know? One who occasionally likes to wear her nightgown? How did you know that Mr. Wolf had eaten your friends and that they weren't simply in the other room?
Well, he's a wolf.
Oh, so you just gotta cut him open then, eh? Because he's a wolf?
Yeah.
No other reason?
No.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, Miss Stepmother. Your witness, Miss Godmother?
Yes. I would like to call stand 3 little pigs.
Objection! You can't call 3 witnesses at once.
Your Honor, it is essential to my case that the witnesses be called at one time.
It is?
Well, no. They insist on testifying together.
Well, why is that? Well, this is unorthodox, but I suppose. Counselors, why don't you join us?
My siblings aren't really competent to testify without me.
Well, why is that?
They're,
Immature. No, you can say it. They're stupid. They're stupid.
Well, I see no problem, Miss Stepmother.
I think I'm fine with that.
Very well. 3 little pigs, please come take us down.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Anderson. Help? What?
Yes. Good enough. Now, would you each please give me your names?
Give them nicely your name. Oh, my name's Annette.
Oh, no, don't you mean, don't worry about it.
My name's Tawon.
Okay, Nay, tell me something. What happened to your house?
Oh, well, I built a house. Then it fell over. Now I live in another house.
How did your house fall down?
A fox blew it down.
A fox? Are you sure it wasn't a wolf?
Ah! A wolf! What's a wolf doing here? Ah! He's gonna help me come and eat me!
Calm down, calm down. Was that the creature that blew down your house?
Yeah, that was a fox.
Don't you mean a wolf?
Yeah, wolf. I was lying in bed watching Walker Texas Stranger when I heard a commotion outside. There was a mighty gust of wind and a stench of danger. When I saw who it was, I nearly died. When the shack started shaking, I thought fast and fully, and I really know just what to do. Ain't shook that hard since I gave up the road. My little battle when I was through.
Okay, anyways, well, did that creature also blow down your house? No, your first house. Did he blow down your first house?
each other before enough to grant ourselves a reasonable amount of independence.
I see.
Well, one day that blasted, bloated, maniacal wolf came to both my siblings' homes and blew their houses down. And they came to my house to live with me, out of fear that he might attempt to eat one of them. We were all so frightened for such a time. As he lived outside my home, we barely slept, barely ate, and our personal hygiene went to the dogs. Look at all this hair on my chin. I haven't shaved in weeks.
You poor dear, you poor dear.
Yes, it was abominable.
Ladies and gentlemen, these pigs are so frightened they couldn't even shave.
He told us he would huff and blow our houses down, unless we let him in. And he called us little pigs.
Doesn't everyone?
Well, yes, but he said it in a really mean, nasty sort of way. Like he was trying to demean us. It hurt my feelings immensely.
Your Honor, I'm 2 hours with the defendant's behavior.
Very well. Thank you, Miss Godmother. Miss Stepmother?
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Okay, tell me something.
Once I tried to pick up my own feet.
What?
I told you something.
No. I want you to tell me what your first house was made of.
My first house? My first house.
Remember the one you told us about before?
Oh, yeah, straw.
I see. And you 12?
And me? Oh, I'm not kosher.
No, I don't just want you to tell me something. I want you to tell me what your first house was made of.
That has nothing to do with me not being kosher.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, what was your house made of?
Sticks.
I see. And 3, what is the house in which you constructed, in which you all now reside? What is it made of?
Brick.
I see. And it hasn't blown over by means of wolf or anything else?
Nope.
And it's up to all the building codes, I assume?
Of course. What do you take me for?
Now, 3. What about your siblings' former homes? Do you think straw and sticks are building materials approved by the zoning board?
No, I do not.
I didn't think so. Do you think your siblings' homes would have lasted long, say, a hurricane or a tornado or, well, in a light breeze?
No. I didn't.
But they're very safe and cozy now, aren't they?
Yes.
Now just one more thing.
Yes.
Did my client ever say he was gonna eat any of you?
Nope. No.
So how do you know that's what he wanted to do? How do you know that he wasn't just trying to make sure your homes were safe and secure?
Well, because,
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, Miss Stepmother. The serial witnesses are excused.
Your Honor, I have one more witness.
Call him.
I would like to put stand Mr. Old Shepard. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, to help of Von Scruton Anderson. Yes, I do.
Mr. Old Shepard, do you mind telling the court what it is you do?
Well, I'm a shepherd. I herd sheep.
And could you tell us who that boy is over there?
Well, that's my boy. He watches my sheep sometimes.
And what did he tell you one day?
Well, there were actually 3 days.
How about you just tell us after the 3rd day?
Well, on the 3rd day, the word got out that there was a wolf in the field, and the wolf stole some of my sheep and threatened the boy up in a tree.
I see.
And nobody came up to help because, you see, the 2 days before...
That's really enough, Mr. Shepard. Thank you.
I suppose so.
I'll be brief, Mr. Shepard. Why don't you just tell us what happened on the first 2 days of it?
Well, first day, the boy cried out that there was a wolf in the field, and when he came up to check, there was no wolf. He did the same thing on the next day. So on the 3rd day, nobody done came up to check it out.
I see. So your boy isn't very reliable, is he?
Well, I just...
And no one but the boy actually saw my client steal the sheep, or threaten him?
Well, no.
And if, in fact, a wolf did steal your sheep, the only way we could know is it was this particular wolf is by hearing what the boy has to say, isn't it?
I suppose so.
This man's testimony is essentially hearsay, Your Honor.
Well, why are you still talking to him then?
You're excused, Mr. Shepard.
Does the counsel for plaintiffs have any further witnesses to call?
No.
Yes, well, the defense would like to call a surprise hostile witness to the stand. The defense would like to call the boy who cried wolf.
Object. Oh, never mind.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be good.
Come on, Ethan.
I don't want to.
I'm afraid you have to.
Thank you.
Fine.
Thank you.
You switch to tell the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. It'll help you Hans Christian Andersen. I guess so.
Tell me something, young man. Did you ever, on any day, see a wolf in the field?
Yeah, of course I did. The third day, just like the other guy said. I was sitting there. Maybe I can hardly see, but I saw that wolf right there. What a bomb. Time for us, growling, howling, making a fuss. He looked my way and I couldn't stay. I ran like a madman. I cried wolf. He cried wolf. I cried wolf. He cried wolf. One time, two times, three times I cried wolf. He cried wolf. When I came back, said the sheep were gone, and I saw that wolf just licking his jaws. Filled his gut from dusk till dawn. It was him, that wolf right there.
Oh, stop.
Before I could flee, he howled like a banshee, eyes on fire, he came for me. Swung his claws and snapped his jaws. I climbed up a tree like a madman. I cried wolf. He cried wolf. I cried wolf. He cried wolf. One time, two times, three times I cried wolf. He cried wolf. I cried wolf. He cried wolf. I cried wolf. He cried wolf. One time, two times, three times I cried wolf. He cried wolf. One time, two times, three times he cried wolf. I cried wolf. One time, two times, three times I cried wolf.
So, let me get this straight. You only saw the wolf on the third day?
Yep,
All right, why did you pretend on the other days?
'cause it's funny. You should have seen those stupid faces.
Are you certain that the wolf you saw was my client?
I don't know. All wolves look the same to me.
Oh, I see. And I'm just wondering why specifically did you cry wolf on the days when there was no wolf?
Because everyone knows wolves are just naturally big and bad.
Oh, everyone knows wolves are just naturally bad, huh?
Yep.
But not with boys, huh?
What are you driving at, lady?
Are you aware that a prank emergency call is a crying young man?
Oh, sure. Someone's always trying to spoil it. Fun.
So you knew you were breaking the law when you cried wolf?
Heck yeah!
But wolves are naturally bad.
Look, I don't need this from you, lady.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, Miss Stepmother.
Any more witnesses, Miss Godmother?
No, I don't.
Very well. Miss Godmother? Miss Stepmother?
Yes, I'd like to call an expert witness to the stand. I'd like to call the renowned psychiatrist, Miss Muffet. She's the top wolf specialist with years of hands-on experience in the deep, dark woods.
Swear to tell the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you, Hans Christian Andersen.
I don't like swearing.
I'm afraid you must, Miss Muffet.
Oh, all right. Yes, I swear.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated.
Oh, no.
Pardon me?
I need my tuffet.
A what?
A tuffet, ma'am. She needs her tuffet.
Oh, well then go fetch her tuffet. Huh?
I don't think anyone knows what that is.
Thank heavens, neither do I.
I'm sorry, ma'am. She's a bit neurotic, but if someone else can fetch her tuffet anywhere.
What's taking so long?
Miss Muffet requires
My tuffet. I cannot sit without my tuffet.
right, that. There's no psychiatry without a sturdy tuffet. Wait, what in the name is all good or decent about that tuffet?
I'm not sure. I think she's made it up. Maybe we just have her stand?
Very well. Miss Muffet, do you mind standing?
My legs are so tired. I need my tuffet. Please?
Well, this is ridiculous. Oh my God. Sit already. Whoa.
There we go. Ah! A spider! I need my curtain light.
The great thinker once said, curtain lay in your day's okay.
I'm sorry, ma'am. May I just call my final witness?
Go ahead.
I would like to call Mr. Bigg Wolf.
I do.
Mr. Wolf, why don't we keep this brief?
Very well.
Why don't you just tell the jury what you think about all of this?
Yes, I'd like to. I'm not really sure where to begin. I'm a wolf of few words, but here goes. When I was just a cub, I lived a pretty carefree life. I played with my brothers and sisters, and Mother always brought home some meat for dinner. But one night, she brought home something else, a human baby. We raised the human baby as one of our own, and I loved my sister like she was a wolf herself. But one day, she had to go back to her people, and I never saw her again. But I swore that day, though, that I would love and protect creatures of other species, and I swore off all the usual activities of wolfhood, and I became a vegan.
Yeah, right.
I did. But one day, when in a field of sheep looking for dandelions, that boy right there cried out, "Wolf, wolf, he's taking the sheep, he's gonna eat me!" I became enraged. How could that boy right there accuse me of what I swore never to do? I yelled at him trying to tell him I was a good wolf, but the more I yelled, the angrier I became because that boy wouldn't stop screaming. I took his sheep and scared him half to death. I ate those sheep that night, but the next day I tried to pull my wits together and go back to my usual ways. But whenever I encountered someone of a different species, he or she would run from me, scream, distrust me or something of the sort. I never meant to hurt anybody, but gradually I didn't know how this interact with the world. I turned to a life of crime. I did all the things I was accused of today. I admit it. But I ask that for once, if you have mercy on me, if you take pity, maybe I'll be able to stop. Have mercy on me. Castigated, decimated, second-rated, labeled as a predator. I've been shot, I spat at, I take your belt to Jack Sprat till I can't stand it no more. And now I'm asking your forgiveness today. What more can I say? Have mercy on me.
Have mercy.
Have mercy on me.
Have mercy.
I repent.
Repent.
I regret all the things I've done.
He loves our Lord, the things he's done.
Always get the short end of the stick. When it comes to running away with the bullshit bit, I know I'm guilty, but I'm making a plea. Have mercy on me.
Have mercy on him.
I've been investigated, being stated arbitrarily, till I'm feeling lost and confused.
Sing it back.
I've been intimidated, tabulated, incarcerated, wonder why I'm feeling abused.
Sing it back.
I'm in the town hall, the being a Muffet here, can't go lost, I'm sick and tired of being accused.
Accused.
And now I'm placing my life in your hands, I'm taking a stand.
He's taking a step.
Have mercy on me.
Have mercy.
Have mercy on me.
Have mercy. Have mercy.
I repent.
Repent.
I regret all the things I've
He
done.
loves our Lord, the things he's done.
I'm begging, please, just give me a break. And I'm asking you to pardon me for every mistake. I know I'm guilty, but I'm making my plea. Have mercy on me.
Have mercy.
Have mercy on me.
Have mercy.
Have mercy on me. Oh, have mercy on me.
Oh, yeah.
Trial! Stop the trial! As I was leaving, I saw the television, live broadcast, my brother.
What?
It's been so long, you don't recognize me anymore?
Oh, my, sister, this is,
The courtroom was thrown into chaos today as the renowned psychiatrist, Miss Muffet, revealed her true identity as the adopted sister of the accused. Miss Godmother delivered a brief closing statement as to why her witnesses had stated what they said. Miss Stepmother, in the defense, stated that Mr. Wolf had not been born a criminal, but made one, simply because the reality in which he lived had viewed him as such and that. And that, oh wait, now we will take you back to the courtroom where they are about to deliver the verdict.
Now, I believe we have reached a verdict.
But they haven't even left the room.
We don't have time for that. No one likes jury duty. Now, when I raise my gavel, I'd like everyone who thinks Mr. Wolf is guilty, that's guilty with a J, G, please applaud as loudly as you can. Thank you. Now, I'd like everyone who thinks Mr. Wolf is innocent, that's innocent with a... Anyone who thinks Mr. Wolf is innocent, please applaud as loudly as you can. Now, just give me a minute to do some calculations. Well, I'm stumped. You people don't know how to clap. Hung jury.
What? Oh, come on! This is preposterous!
Now, how hold your horses, folks. This is nicer, isn't it? My father always said that the government was a compromise.
That's the most intelligible thing you've said, but it doesn't really apply right now. This is a courtroom, and we need a decision.
Yeah, I want my money. What's wrong with you people? I want my money.
Order here. I'll have order in this court. Now, you must simply have another trial. That's all there is to it.
But he's innocent. Oh, shut it, you crazy tuppence thing.
Now, just as the saying goes, there will always be dust in your vacuum bag, just as there will always be cheese on your pizza. Thanks.
Is there a lesson we were supposed to learn from any of that?
Well, it's hard to learn lessons when the jury is so decisive. No, that's not it. Justice is a complicated thing, and it's not black and white. I think you're a good guy, and I'm gonna keep fighting for you.
Thanks. I hope I'll be as good as you think I am.
I know you'll try.
Yeah, right.
Well, I guess I'll be seeing you again in court.
Well, looks like I'll be covering another trial. Not mine. I best be getting some sleep. This is Syndey Grimm for EFN saying, May I